There's a question as old as time. Why do Titanfall fans and Apex fans hate each other? And on the journey to answering this, I found a Titanfall 3 teaser, so is this legit and why is everybody sharing it? Well, believe it or not, Titanfall fans actually hated Apex a year before it was even announced. Because back in March of 2018, a year before Apex even came out, this was posted to the Titanfall subreddit. A leak for Titanfall 3, which is obviously now the Apex map in retrospect, and everybody hated it because this was quite clearly a Battle Royale map, and you know, Battle Royale cringe. Fortnite is Battle Royale, it's 2018, we all think Battle Royale is cringe. So this leak of Apex Legends, a year before it even came out, got so much hate to the point where the second most upvoted comment was, I hope this doesn't happen. So before Apex was even out of the womb, it was hated. But unfortunately, as you'll come to find over and over again, it only got worse for Titanfall fans. Because at the time, they thought this was just going to be Titanfall 3 Battle Royale. But they didn't realise, Apex started as Titanfall 3, all throughout its development it had a lot of Titanfall influence, and had Titanfall characters, and had Titanfall lore, but was eventually changed to Apex Legends. So not only did Titanfall fans lose Titanfall 3, it turned into a Battle Royale. And the most likely reason for this wasn't because Respawn hates Titanfall, it's probably because Titanfall majorly underperformed, but the conspiracy is that it underperformed because it was sabotaged by EA. Notoriously, Titanfall 2 was released in between the new Battlefield game and the new COD, so maybe in a universe where EA didn't release Titanfall 2 at a ridiculous time, we could have Titanfall 3. And that's why we got Apex, because EA didn't have good luck with Titanfall. But truly these days, that isn't the main reason Titanfall fans get mad at Apex fans. The main reason is because Apex kind of butchers Titanfall's lore sometimes, as it's almost a rule at this point that whenever something Titanfall related shows up in Apex in a story from the Outlands, there's going to be a mini war and argument about it in the Apex and Titanfall communities. A pretty good example is actually the other day when the Kill Code Part 3 trailer came out, because it featured one of the coolest Titanfall enemies ever, the Reaper. You may not have noticed it, but yes, this is a Reaper, one of those guys from Titanfall, and a lot of people were mad it wasn't using the original Titanfall sound effects, which I can understand because they're pretty cool, and also just generally how weak the Reaper was compared to its in-game counterpart, which has been a frequent argument pretty much any time something Titanfall related shows up in Apex or an Apex story from the Outlands. It's how underpowered these characters are presented. For example, back in the Gridiron story from the Outlands, there was a pilot. A lot of you know where this one's going. And a lot of people were mad in this situation because Bangalore and her brother Jackson, aka Newcastle, beat the pilot and just killed him. And also in one of the Bangalore story from the Outlands skin select animations, she also straight up kills a pilot, which also generated a lot of drama and made a lot of people get mad at Apex. Granted, this isn't the whole Titanfall community, most of the Titanfall community is chill, but some people get really offended about how Titanfall things are presented in Apex, which I can definitely understand, because at the end of the day, pilots are literally superhumans. In lore, people go to these pilot camps and they just end up dying just because it's so hard to become a pilot. So seeing a pilot literally tripped over by Bangalore of all people definitely rightfully struck a nerve with some people, which I can understand. And something else that really annoyed Titanfall fans about the Gridiron story from the Outlands is when the pilot tried to use a smart pistol on Bangalore, and guess what? It just wouldn't lock on. Yeah, he was using a smart pistol, but it wasn't locking on. Although there were many theories on why it wasn't locking on. For example, because Bangalore is a friendly, because he was aiming down sights, etc, etc. But from the perspective of a Titanfall fan, it does seem like Titanfall's identity kind of gets butchered to suit what Apex's narrative demands. And I can certainly understand that. But one thing I do agree about Titanfall fans complaining about, which you'll probably agree with too, is when this skin came out, and it had a little lore blurb talking about how Viper's dead body was found frozen in his Titan in space, which is impossible because in Titanfall 2 when you killed him, he fell out of the Titan. It's impossible that he was in the Titan. So that was obviously a little lore retcon which was just kind of done for the sake of a skin. And there have been more instances of Titanfall fans complaining about certain lore points, but sometimes Respawn does stuff that seems almost deliberate to annoy Titanfall fans. As back when Respawn were developing Titanfall Legends, which was going to be a new Titanfall game heavily related to Apex before it was cancelled, Respawn were advertising job listings, and get this, for the game as Apex Universe. And obviously this did annoy a lot of Titanfall fans because they were like, it's the Titanfall universe, we were here first. And also Respawn made the infamous tweet of Titanfall is in our DNA, which became a big community meme to reference, usually to poke fun at Respawn abandoning Titanfall. Wait, you don't know about Respawn abandoning Titanfall? Yes, Titanfall 1 has been unplayable for years because there's one hacker that just breaks the servers all day. This guy makes it his main job to screw up Titanfall. There have been many videos made about this mysterious individual and many conspiracies and accusations towards the individual who has destroyed Titanfall 1, but Titanfall 1 is just totally unplayable because of one person, and Respawn seemingly doesn't want to fix this. I even got Titanfall 1 on Steam as a little bit of a nostalgia thing. Tried to play it, but no, the servers are consistently dead, and they were dead for a while until Respawn removed the game from Steam instead of just fixing the tank servers. So it really sucks to be a Titanfall 1 fan, and I love Titanfall 1. And upon researching all of this, I kind of started sympathizing with Titanfall fans, because at the end of the day, they had a really cool franchise, which was sabotaged at its release, and consistently kicked down and neglected until EA found a moneymaker. So it does sound like I am kind of dragging Titanfall fans, and I kind of am, but I also understand the points they have on why they hate Apex, because Apex is basically the little brother who took all the attention away from Titanfall. And it's kind of sad. But this is where we get onto the juicy stuff, because as you may know lately, Respawn has been making a big push to fix Titanfall, which the Titanfall fans have been loving. And all of these fixes have been piling up into a potential Titanfall 3 release, to the point where the Titanfall subreddit collectively does feel like something big's gonna happen, which is hugely understandable, because if you watch my other video, you know there are a lot of teasers pointed towards a potential revival of Titanfall somehow, which is why this small video clip has absolutely gripped the community lately. This appears to be a teaser for Titanfall 3, which has been shared a surprising amount just for a little bit of a tiny little video teaser. Take a look at it real quick. And if you're like me, you most likely saw this video somewhere on Twitter, but it actually was originally uploaded on YouTube by a channel called the Frontier Militia. The supposed teaser was uploaded nearly a week ago and has gained a lot of views. It's on 26k with no marketing or anything, and it's simply called Prepare to Drop. And it's teasing a worldwide reveal of Titanfall 3 on the 27th of October, which is one of the dates all these crazy Titanfall 3 theories have been pointing towards. So this begs the question, because many people are excited over this and fully taking it as the Titanfall 3 announcement. Is this real? Well, I have a few points of evidence that are probably going to come to a conclusion you're not going to enjoy. Looking at the source, this obviously wasn't uploaded to any official Titanfall accounts. It was just on an account called the Frontier Militia. Like, this could literally be anybody, and this is just an existing faction from Titanfall 2. No editing to the logo or anything. It's just full Titanfall 2 assets, and the channel was made on the day of the video release. The actual video contains nothing major. It uses existing fonts that you can download off the internet now, and existing sounds from the Titanfall files. So anybody with a smidgen of skill can make this. I personally, drumroll please, don't think this is real, and I wouldn't get your hopes up for it. There's so much Titanfall 3 hype going around right now, it just makes sense for somebody to make a fake trailer. It's happened before, and it will happen again. I am not saying this is 100% not real, but I'm mainly saying don't be sitting there getting excited for this, booking a day off work on the 27th of October to watch the Titanfall 3 trailer 100 times over. I'm pretty sure this was made by 4 guys in a Discord server. Still, I applaud the effort, and I'm going to look like an absolute idiot if this is real, but you know, once again, if it's real, I'll take that L, because once again, I'll be enjoying the Titanfall 3 trailer. It's just the sound effects are literally from Titanfall 2, and I would have thought Respawn would have made some new ones by now. But do you agree with the reasons why Titanfall fans get mad at Apex? Which side are you on? And subscribe!